Sipping slow, yakking the act, thinking I'm a man.
Oh, champ. It looks like Akademiks is attacking a female reporter for asking the correct questions about Drake and some of the songs he made on Some Sexy Songs for You with Partynextdoor. Akademiks goes on a misogynistic tangent. And I don't even usually use that word because it's overused in society, but this is exactly what this is. And it's to cover up some nonsense. I want you to hit the like button and share the video. We're going to get right into it. Salute to the chat. Let me fix my camera. We're going to take a look at this madness. Oh, champ. Let's take a look at what's going on.
I think Drake's music is only adapted with how the current dating standards are and how people are, pursuing women, which is, very different from like over 10, 15 years ago. But some people feel like he is not connecting with the love language of women. And let's listen to this person try to explain that.
So he's still doing records on this new project. I think he's almost 40 years old, talking about, girls doing him wrong, some girl who lives at home with her mother. Like, how old is this woman, Drake, that lives at home with her mom that you're dealing with?
All right, let me cut this off, man. This sounds like an old bitch, bro. Holy shit. How old is this woman? Bro, stop it, bro. How old is she? Let me Google her age.
Okay. So, first and foremost, right? Why does her age even matter? Because she's asking how old the girl is. She has every right to ask this question. You know why? Because Drake has a history of doing heinous things with minors. And because of that, she has every single right to ask this question. How old is the girls that you're talking about? And you're going to see exactly why, because she's going to get further into, saying, how old this child is and why she's saying how old this child is. It ain't just for no reason. You're going to see exactly why. But of course, a glazer would backtrack and try to paint a narrative, all right, above the real question at hand, all right? Especially someone who also did some nefarious acts that we already know about, so I don't have to mention it. Run up these likes, gang.
Let's Google her age. You know what I hate about women? Is that a lot of women who are aging, they start to look down on men who don't like older women. Like, let me see, how old is she? I don't even know if her.
Another narrative. So basically, he's trying to say, look, this is just another old woman that's mad at a guy for dating younger. Now, though this, is true in a general, in a general way, that yes, of course, there's women who are upset that dudes are dating younger women and not choosing up on them. Of course, that's a thing. But this doesn't apply for this situation. This is irrelevant. You're bringing this up to cover up for a question that she's asking that is a very relevant question because this guy's saying some suspect lyrics. We need to definitely look at that, all right? Of course, a Geppetto is going to protect another Geppetto. You, sir, are a Geppetto, all right, by the way that you spoke to that 15-year-old boy. Drake's a Geppetto for the way that he handled that underage girl on stage. Drake is a Geppetto because he took Bobby Brown on a date. Drake is a Geppetto because he texted Billie Eilish underage. Drake is a Geppetto. I'm saying it. I don't care. You, sir, are also a Geppetto. I'm saying it. You trying to cover up and using, misogyny to cover it up. Talk about, oh, I hate when women do. No. You're trying to paint the narrative. And you're using a misogynist narrative to attack this woman who isn't trying to attack any men. She's specifically talking about Drake because Drake has a strange history. Facts. But let's get.
Her age will pop up. She don't know. Listen, she looked like she clearly 40 plus. You get what I'm saying? She clearly 40 plus. Oh, here we go. Is it this? She 40 plus, nigga. Oh, okay. She was in 2003. She was 39, so we could say she's 41. My nigga, here's the point. Yo, I understand y'all old scallywags who are unhappy because Drake is not gonna make music for a 40-year-old. I'm sorry. Like, his music is just not that. His music won't be for the 40-year-old chick who's going through menopause. Like, that's just
more misogynistic narratives. Okay. Now, first and foremost, nobody's making music for women in their 40s in hip hop. Nobody is. Maybe someone is, but we don't know those people. The majority of rappers are making songs when it comes to women for younger women in their mid 20s to mid 30s at best, right? Generally. Of course, no one's making music for 40-year-olds. You're just painting an narrative. Nobody's doing that, right? Nobody is, right? That's not who it's geared towards. It never will be, because obviously, that's not the audience. You dig? That's not the popular audience for that music. You dig what I'm saying? When women get a little bit older, they probably not listening to as much rap music as they were listening to when they were younger. So that's just not the target audience. The target audience wouldn't be women in their 40s, even though women in their 40s will be bumping that music. You feel what I'm saying? But you're trying to paint the narrative that this woman is specifically targeting Drake because it appears that he's talking about a younger woman. Well, it's not just that he appears to be talking about a younger woman. It's about him saying she lives at home with her mother. Like, bro, you're about to be 40. Why are you dealing with chicks that are living with their mother unless they are minors? Saw champ. That's what she's getting at. You trying to change the focus.
That's just not for you. You get what I'm saying? No one age shames a woman more than a woman who is beyond the age that men are looking towards. A 40-year-old woman wants to know why the 35-year-old men wants women who are 25. Like, why you want to? What, you just want a young chick to control her and manipulate her? You're trying to? No, you just don't want your old ass. That's the reality about it. Like, you over here guessing ages and shit like that. He just don't want an old bitch like you. You stuck in your ways, nigga.
This is nasty. Here's what I'm gonna say, right? This ain't no different than when he went in on SZA. You trying to vicariously live through Drake's Frank. It's apparent now. Like, bro, this is the same thing you did when you attacked SZA for the 30 for 30 song. Because obviously you were getting dissed, and then you made it out to just be specifically a Drake diss. Obviously Drake was dissed as well. However, you were the main focus, okay? Especially on the hook. And you change the narrative to, hey, you're still sad about Drake and Kendrick is trying to help you heal and all this nonsense. You're narrative painted just like Wack 100. That's why you're friends with him. You know what I'm saying? So this, to me, it's not as bad as what he said to SZA, but it's going in that direction. It's still pretty disrespectful. It's still irrelevant. It's still misogynistic at heart, if we're being honest, because this woman didn't even say nothing to you or say nothing about, Drake that didn't need to be asked. This isn't an attack on men. This is not an attack on anyone but Drake. And honestly, this is not even an attack on Drake. It's an honest question that we need to know. Who are you talking about when you talk about they live with their mother? Because ain't no other rappers talking like that, not even Future. So something is up. That's what I'm saying. And you, something's up with you too, by the way. Oh, champ.
Niggas done did you wrong, pussy loose. Like, you don't want no old chick like you. I'm sorry. Like, your women really get offended when niggas tell them that. Like, your bruv, you don't want an old ran through, used, beat up, 100,000 miles and running. Like, you don't want a chick like that. Now,
okay, so he doesn't want a chick like that because he wants a chick that's still in high school, champ. That's in her junior year. Like the girl that says that she hung with Drake in her junior year in high school in New York City. That's probably why, champ, yeah. Because he'd rather have them, with homework. He'd rather have a woman that has homework to do. That's probably why, champ, if we're being honest. Yeah, you know what, champ? You're right.
What I don't like is when she says it, she's also like playing up on this like theme, like, well, maybe it's a minor. No. You're 40. He's never singing about a 40-year-old. When he's singing about women, he's not singing about you. He ain't never gonna get on a record singing about a 40-year-old. I'm sorry.
talking about, you know, girls doing him wrong, some girl who lives at home with her mother. Like, how old is this woman, Drake, that lives at home with her mom that you're dealing with? And it just feels like thematically, sonically, there's nothing new and interesting. And if we're to believe by the Drake stand's assertion that he is the best, he's the GOAT, why is it the same thing recycled over and over again? And it seems that
See what happened, man? I keep telling y'all that Drake is an entity. What I mean by entity is that his music, there's a lot of fans and some fans now turn haters that want Drake's music to age with them. So now y'all niggas hung it up. Y'all are married. Y'all got 5 kids. Y'all want Drake to rap about parenthood. He won't. Drake's music's always gonna represent the 25-year.
Don't nobody want him to rap about parenthood. However, he should mature his music. His music shouldn't be specific to just high school and early college girls, right? I'm just saying, like, at some point you look suspect trying to cater to that crowd, right? You look incredibly suspect trying to cater to that crowd. Nobody say he needs to rap about parenthood because Future's not doing it. Thug is not doing it. You know, everyone's not doing that, you know. That's just not a thing. You know, that's not the demographic. That's not, you know, what's being targeted here. The fact of the matter is his music isn't that good and it's suspect lyrics. Suspect lyrics could, you know, raise some eyebrows. And it is raising eyebrows and she's pointing it out. I'm like, I'm glad she's pointing that out, that she's making a very good point because we do have someone who has done some nefarious acts that should be questioned. If you've done nefarious acts in the past, you should be in question because we don't know what you're trying to do here. We don't know the message. You understand what I'm saying? Of course, someone like you who is a complete glazer, who does have a picture of Drake's Frank in his phone, his Apple phone, his Apple device, should definitely keep quiet on situations like these because you look just as guilty as he does. I'm just saying. But let's continue the video. Run up these likes, all champ.
5-year-old bachelor and 25-year-old single girl figuring it out. And I get it, because of your own age and your own insecurities, you want him to make what you would call age appropriate music or talk about like what you feel like your life is going through. It's okay just to say, I'm 40. Drake's music is no longer for me. His music is not for 40-year-olds. Go listen to Jay-Z. It's okay to be like, you know, I understand that too. Like, yeah, Drake, just like Future, they're perpetually 25. If you listen to, you know what's so odd about like when you hear people like this criticize Drake, they never say that with Future. Bro, Future is like 40. When Future is talking about, I need a bad bitch to suck my dick, like they're never say, Future, how old is the woman you're talking about?
Because Future is not a Geppetto. Doesn't have any past weirdo relationships with any girls that are deemed to be minors. That's why. Let's not play pretend. Oh, why is anyone questioning Future? Because Future's not a weirdo like Drake. That's why. Hello? He's older than Drake too, but he's not suspect neither, right? Women that you see, you know, that talk about y'all Future are very grown women, right? They're not minors, they're not teens. But Drake we only seen him in the public eye with really teens for the most part. We haven't really seen him in the public with any like regular women, bro. This, if we being honest here, like we seen him publicly more with Millie Bobby Brown than any other woman, if we're being honest. Am I lying, gang? I'm just saying, if not his mom. You feel me? So these questions are relevant. These questions should be asked because, again, weird history deserves these types of questions. And you chat, have no business comparing Future to Drake. Two very different individuals that make very different music. Run up these likes.
Future, you're 40. Why are you still saying this? You're making the same thing recycled. No, we understand it when it's Future. So what I'm saying is that people pick and choose. Absolutely.
He also didn't learn anything from the battle. What fans had been saying, what critics had been saying, even people like myself. Drake, take some time, go on a sabbatical, go on a vacation, come back energized, give us something new that's inspired, that maybe reflects what you're going through after this battle. This is something that's so important in your discography. Are you telling me it didn't affect you at all? And to me, this new project, and also Drake kind of running off to Australia and doing shows there, it just shows that he hasn't learned anything. He's still trolling, he's still putting out mediocre music, and it's just like the Fuckboy soundtrack. The problem is the Fuckboys from like 2009, I would hope, not all of them, but I would hope most of us grew up, most people got therapy, and they're just on to other things. And
Chigs said therapy, man.
We gotta focus more on the Geppettoism. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Act might be moved, bro. This is, from what I could see, this is a little, little good-looking woman right here, little Princess Jasmine. I ain't gonna lie, gang, all champ. It's a good little Princess Jasmine, it seems, all right? I haven't seen everything, but hey, my dear, feel free to hit the mayor, I'm just saying, all right? Look, that's not a bad-looking woman right there, from what I can see. But you going all the way in on Shorty for what, bro? I think she asked the right questions. You are sus. You have no business trying to make these assumptions or these narratives out of your mouth. I'm just saying. Let's keep it going, though. We almost done, gang.
She might as well just say what Kendrick said. Go get some ayahuasca. Okay. All right, B-Man. All right. Yeah, I got me reacting to anything now. Lil Wood.
All right, gang. So yeah, man. That was absolutely disgusting from Ack. What more could you expect from him, right? That's just something that he does. He's known for doing these types of things, so we shouldn't be surprised, right? These misogynistic, narratives are absolutely atrocious, and it makes sense. Anyone in defense of Drake is gonna go the extra mile to defend him, especially a glazer like Ack, a top glazer, all right? So it makes sense to me. But y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comment section. Do y'all think Ack went way too far? And do you agree with the female reporter? You let me know how you feel in the comment section. But gang, guess what? Run up these likes, smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. All right, make sure you join the Discord. Link will be in the comments, always in the description, always in the chat as well. But special announcement for you guys, by the way, is the mayor, the one and only video mayor, Eric Adams, and you rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham, and you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Make sure you hit the like, make sure you share the video, and subscribe to Showface News right now. Go to showfacenews.com and cop the merch. I'm about to hit, gang. Salute. Ladies and gentlemen, do the mayor a favor and go to showfacenews.com for the brand new mayor merch. Yes, wear the mayor's quotes in style all fall, all winter long. For the remainder of 2024, the mayor will be providing brand new merch each and every month. All right, look, we have the All Champs tees out right now, as well as the Hug Your Shadow hoodies and tees. Wear the mayor merch in style only at showfacenews.com. Get your orders in, the orders ship fast. Get it right now. Everybody's buying it. Subscribe to the mayor.